All right, let me go to Senator Santorum. Now he has his moment in the controversial sun, if you will, because now that he's gone up and been surging in the polls as much as he has, a couple of issues have come up. Some have suggested, although I think taken totally out of context, the remarks about theology and questioning the president's, quote, Christianity. That's not what he's talking about. And we had him on the program last night explaining that. Also, a speech that he gave to Ave Maria College in Naples, Florida, in which he talked about Satan has his sights on the United States of America. And it seems like there are some that are trying to create a caricature, a picture of him as being on the fringe. I believe there's good and evil. I believe in the Lord's Prayer. You look at fascism, Nazism, Imperial Japan, the killing fields, 9/11. I would argue that's evil in our lifetime, is it not? Or evil in our time in the last century as well.
Yeah, but Sean, that's foreign to so many in that leftist media that kind of runs the show here, that narrative that they create. They will attack any conservative who boldly proclaims their faith and talks about there is good in the world and there is evil in the world. And that's what Rick Santorum was talking about. And this was a speech that he gave back in 2008 where he named evil as Satan. And for these lamestream media characters to get all wee-weed up about that, first you have to ask yourself, have they ever attended a Sunday school class even? Have they never heard this terminology before? And that's why they just got so, just whacked out about this speech. Yeah. They did the same thing to me. I gave a speech, well, Sean, I gave a speech back in 2008 where I asked college and high school students if they would pray for our troops and pray for our efforts overseas in war zones. And they ran that tape over and over again in the vice presidential race, trying to make me sound like a wacko, talking about good and evil in our world.